You see? Restriction. The only one, blessed be, has given to his servant, his students, the residents in Makut, the present world we are living. You want to become a great pastor? You want the worldwide to know you? You want to become a great prophet, evangelist? And the only one, blessed be, give you a simple instruction that you need to dive into the Torah, to study the Torah. And you are there running from one place to another, looking for how you can be able to get power, how you can be able to prophesy, how you can be able to see vision. There is no possibility of you doing that. It's not possible. The only possibility for you to achieve such a goal is only when you dive to study. Dive, study, become partner with the only one, blessed be. Then you enjoy the fruits of another shamba. Restriction. The only one, blessed be, has given to his students. Restriction. When you are sleeping, a student has to wake up in the middle of the night and carry the Torah and say, oh, my father wants to speak with me. What is he trying to say in this paragraph? For the generation of these days, never cares, never wanted to devote themselves into the study of the only one, blessed be. Rather, they prefer running from one place to another, looking for how they can be able to get what they cannot find. If you want to become a real messenger of the only one, blessed be, you want to become a prophet, you want to prophesy, my dear, you need to dive. Devote yourself day and night. Hear from the only one, blessed be. Then the real man in you will now be the one to speak out, not you anymore. Well, tonight I am going to be educating you for something very important about a sound. What do I say? A sound. A sound of a woman and a sound of a serpent. What is the relationship between these two people that I talked about? A sound of a woman and a sound of a serpent. What is their relationship? I will explain to you. There is a serpent that deceives Adam. Last time, this serpent looked for a woman to attach herself to. But it is impossible for this serpent to get a woman to attach to. But there are also possibility for this serpent as well to find a woman to attach to. I will explain to you very well. But before I proceed, listen to this verse of the Torah. What is the sound of the woman which the sound of the snake can join with, as do a male or a female dog? He answered, the serpent's voice cannot click to any voice of a woman, just the way I said earlier. But there are two kinds of women with who he can unite. Listen very well. I am trying to help you out. The only one blesses thee says, obedience is better than sacrifice. When it becomes a sacrifice, we cannot get solution to it anymore, except to plead with the only one blessed beings. That is why he has raised Rabbi for you. Listen. The serpent's voice cannot click to any voice of a woman. But there are two kinds of woman with whom he can unite. One is a woman who does not observe the day of her menstruation impurity and the day of her cleansing, and purify by emissions a day too earlier, or a woman who delay the marital visit to spend her husband, unless her husband does not mind or does not care about it. The voice of a woman, there are serpents looking for it, but it is impossible for this serpent to click to the voice of a woman. But we have two types of woman, two kinds of woman that resident in Makut. A woman who undergoes a menstruation period, she does not take notes, and a woman who is pure, cleansing, and she does not care about it. These are the two types of a woman that the serpent can click to. What are they doing? Let's continue. Follow me. With these two types of a woman, as one asking to amaze before the proper time, which means a woman who has a monthly visit supposed to wake up earlier in the morning to wash away the impurity in our systems away. Listen very well. One also tarries with the voice of the serpent until the voice merge. Then a woman who wake up in the morning, she did not amaze, she did not cleanse herself. Then the serpent emerge or click to her, just as the delay her marital visit to the district her husband in postponing the performance of a precept. So the voice of the serpent advised to merge with the voice of the woman. These two women with whom the sound of the serpent is caught up are comparable to the union of the male and female dog. Uncleanness, uncleanness. Do you see how we are treating ourselves in Makut? A woman who wake up in the morning and she did not make a proper care of herself. The serpent clicked to her voice and the woman started speaking. She started speaking negative things, spreading the negative things, spreading it around. I'll continue from there to review more secrets about Makut, the present world we are living, to you. Just follow me. One may ask why it should bother us if one voice is caught up with another or not. He answered, wow, that the people in the world perish, unknowing. The people in the world perish because of what? Because of lack of knowledge, unknowing. If the human voice makes and join with the voice of the serpent, which means the woman wakes up in the morning, instead of her early in the morning to go and freshen up, wash away all the impurity in her, stays. There are some serpents around her she could not see. Now click to her voice and started speaking negative things in the house, in the environment where she's living. That is what it says here. If the human voice makes and join with the voice of the serpent, okay, when sinful evil Leonard comes out of her life, there is an angel that is called the angel of Leonard. It comes out from a chamber and goes out in a hidden place, in a nascode place where the woman who undergoes a monthly period cannot see her. She hid there, the Leonard that killed little children. Listen very well. When she meets these two voices, the Leonard, which is the angel that killed little babies, goes out from her chamber and hide in a particular place. That woman who make a menstruation, instead of her to wake up early in the morning to go and wash the impurity away from her system, as she's coming, the agent of Leonard that killed little Bones baby, do what? Let me read it out for you not to say, what is this man saying? Let me read it. Next thing. When sinful evil Leonard comes out of her lies, when she meets these two voices, the voice of the serpent and the voice of the woman Leonard is eaten by them, joined together again. You hear? Eaten by them, and thereby her, those she conceived, and a spirit is formed. And they follow it until the spirit evade in the intestine of that woman. Now, as the voice of the serpent, the voice of the woman come together, as the both of them are talking, as they are talking, the agent of Leonard come out from his chamber because he heard their voice. This is the voice I needed for my agents. These are the agents I needed. As she come out, she eated the voice and imaged herself with the voice and conceived a spirit, another form of body. What are the work of this form of body? I proceed. Listen to me. For you to see how the women we called our mother, our wife, how they bring problem to the home, how they bring problem to the man, all because of foolishness and laziness. The woman who undergoes a monthly period, that's supposed to wake up early in the morning by 4 or 5 o'clock and run down to the bedroom to wash the impurity away from her. She did not. She refused. No, I don't want to freshen up. Then the serpent clicked to her voice and started speaking negative things in the house where she lives with her family. Then you are talking about domestic violence. What do you know about domestic violence? It's an angel, the angel of Leonard, that comes out from a chamber, that the Holy One, blessed be His, has ordained to take the life of little born baby. And she is also in charge of those who had dream in the middle of the night, but nobody knows. I am a rabbi of this generation, and I must fulfill the word of my father. Next thing, now, after she formed that spirit, conceived that spirit, I repeat again, the woman that speaks that she's under a menstruation period, instead of she to go and cleanse herself up, she did not. Then the negative serpent comes to attach a voice addition with the voice of that woman. As they are speaking, the angel Leonard, who's resident in a light place in a chamber, heard the voice. These are my agents. And she runs out to them and eated, attached to it, the voice, and do what? Conceive a baby. Another spirit is conceived. And it says in this paragraph here, and they flow it until the spirit invites in intestine of that woman. Then the spirit will not go, enter inside the intestine of that woman and resident there. I proceed. The sinful Leonard comes and visits the spirit. Now, the Leonard has already given birth to a child, a spirit that residents in the wombs of that woman, the intestine right now. Now, as long as the Leonard knew that she has a child in this particular house with a woman, the angel Leonard has to come to that house to visit that spirit. That is what he's saying. The sinful Leonard comes and visits the spirit of the child that is born. You see, the child that is born, that residents in the intestine of that woman. I'm proceeding. Which came about from the harmful mega with the sound of the serpent that ranting inside her. That means the child that was conceived through the ranting of the voice of that serpent that clicked herself, addition with the voice of that woman who undergoes a menstruation, that could not wake up in the morning to go and freshen up the impurity. Next thing, the spirit play with the child until the evil Leonard arrived. Now, the spirit that the angel Leonard gave birth to come out from the mother wombs to play with the children that she has given birth to. That is why, as you see the children, they are playing. You see the children, they will throw big basin of water away. You see the children, they will take something what you cook, they will just throw it away. Because another spirit that do what? That residents in the intestine, the womb of a mother, play with a child. Next thing, I proceed. The spirit play with the child until the evil Leonards arrive. Just as a woman might visit another woman's child just like a woman, like when you goes and visits another woman's child, and planting with it until its mothers arrive. Many times, this spirit, a messenger of the evil learners, will kill it. The messenger of the learner, sometimes, they might kill the child. They will take the child, come. They will pet the child, pet the child. Take the child to a crossroad, or take the child to a river, take the child to any place that they know that they can be able to take the life of that child. All because of what? All because of foolishness. Foolishness of a woman who has a monthly period flow that could not wake up early in the morning to cleanse the impurity in her. Then she allowed the serpent make a voice to her, started vomiting negative things in Makot. Look at how our mother bring problem upon our lives, our wives, because of lack of knowledge. There's no great prophets anymore, no great teachers, no great pastor who could tell us this thing is not good, stop it. This thing is not good, stop it. This thing is not good, stop it. Even if we find one, at least, that tried, you are there. You are not interested to even listen to what he's saying. Then you bring problem to yourself with yourselves. Nobody will help you to submit the problem from you, because you bring the problem to yourself. Even if you find a great rabbi that revealed the secret on how Yeza'ara operates, you are too busy to listen to him. You say what he's saying. No, as I'm sitting here right now, you say, what is this man doing? A foolish man. He just has to stay on the social media. He doesn't have anything to do. My mate is sleeping. But I am here teaching the work of the Holy One, blessed be it, 1 o'clock. Yeah, right now. But then a foolish one has to see me and says, I am a foolish man. But he has forgotten that the Holy One, blessed be it, has chosen the foolish things to shame the wise one. The Holy One, blessed be it, also choose the wise things to shame the foolish one. You meet a rabbi that wants to enlighten some situation to you so that you will not walk towards that path, for you not to get to the land of destruction, but you are too busy. Then the next thing you are going to be doing is for you to be looking for a place where they are twerking. They are twerking. When they are twerking, they are twerking. When you get there, you say, yes, I'm certified. You think the twerk will bring solution to your problem? No. Come and listen to the word of Torah. Powerful word. A woman who undergoes a monthly visit, that wake up early in the morning, that could not wash away her impurity, that allow a serpent to attach to the sound of her voice and start vomiting negative things. Then the angel learners that resident in a chamber get up and eat it with a voice to conceive another form of body, another spirit. And the spirits go back to the intestine of the woman and attach to the intestine of the woman. Then the Angelenas, the resident in Ashamba, knew that she has a child in the womb of that mother. She too comes always to come and visit. The spirits play. Wow. The explanation of this verse is not as you suggested, but it explains is as follows. The strength of that spirit oppressed him. And so twice is written in the verse, but they had no comforter from the wicked Leonard and from that serpent. He said to himself, what kind of this is this? Do you know what you are doing? Do you value yourselves? And when you find such a woman, she's going to be giving you a squeeze. Should I leave this rubber here? Should I leave this tissue here? Instead of her to go and wash the impurity away, she would not. Could we call that foolishness or wiseness? What name do I give to the Makut, the present world we are living? Empty vessel. Such a woman is empty vessel. That sin that lie in wait, the sin that that woman committed in a previous life when she was young or few many years ago, lie her wait. That sin that lie in wait. Listen to me very well. Meaning the serpent about who it is written, sin crush at the door. Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. Let's proceed. See, you will get what to know what I'm saying right now. You will see that the Makut we are living, blessed be is, the only one blessed be is, has designed Makut so much. Just watch. Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. Let's read. Verse 7. Surely, if you do right, there is uplifted. But if you do not do right, sin crush at the door. You hear? Its ox is toward you. Yes, you can be its master. Yes, if you do right, won't you be accepted? If you as a woman who have a monthly flow in the morning, you wake up to go and wash your impurity, is that not of a right thing for you to do? But rather you did not. You says you want to sit down with the impurity like that. Then the serpent wakes and attach himself to your voice and start vomiting negative words in the family. What a pity. What a shameful things to you. Look at what our mother have done. Assuming you do the right things at the right time, won't you be accepted? You did not do the right things at the right time. That is why you are not being accepted. The sin you committed, the adultery you committed few years ago, lies await you. Somebody was speaking with me today. Say, Papa, please can you help me? And I say, yes, I can help you. What type of help do you need? And he says something that he hasn't hit 3 days daily. Then I say, stop lying to me. And he responds to me, Father, the lie that I have been lying for a very long time, that give me nothing. Then I says, now you are at it. I say, now you are at the point of where I am driving to. You say you are 60. You say yes. You are 60 years plus. You say yes, Rabbi. I am 60 years plus. Then I say, yeah, that is good. When I was 6 years old or 7 years old, I broke the commandment of the Holy One, blessed be. Now I am 60 something plus. Does that mean the incident that happened while I was 6 years old no longer exists now that I'm 60 something years old? Then he kept quiet. He could not give answers to what I say. Give answer to me. The crime I committed at the age of 6 years old. Now I am 60 something plus. Does that mean the incident of what I have committed while I was 6 years old no longer exists while I'm 60 something years old? I might be suffering from it. It is possible. That is life. Life don't change. It remains his own positions. Listening to a woman who bring problem to her home, to her husband, come come and listen to a woman that is the serpent herself. Listen. Take your time. Because if you do not listen today, you bring calamity upon yourself. Then when you go to the Torah says, my people die of a lack of knowledge. Because even when the knowledge says, come and get me, come and hear from me, the people says, no, I don't want to hear from him. Then the wisdom say, if it's too late for you to come and get me, by the time you needed me most, I will not be there for you. Listen, sin crush at the door. Being the door of Makut, we have 3 types of door that I will tell you presently. Or 4 types of door, or 5. We have different types. The door of Shamba, of heaven. The door you have at home. The door of Makut. The door of your virginity. Listening to what he's saying. Stand by the door like a dog. When the last sound is emit, when the woman is about to give birth to crisis, just before the birth, he skips from the door and goes after the woman. Why? Because the only one, blessed be it, sent a key to open the womb, and when the voice flies forth, the key comes, the serpents follow the voice that is emitted and goes to the ear of the stomach. The ear of the stomach, I'm explaining to you right now. Be patient, you will get to know. The woman steps at the front door. She wants to come out from her door because she was conceived of a serpent in her, a spirit that belonged to Leonard. Immediately she wants to go out. She stepped back from the door. Because of what? Because the only one, blessed be it, has already signed a key. A key to do what? To unlock her womb. So that what? So that the serpent will be able to penetrate inside the womb. What do we have in the womb? Can you please tell me again? We have uncountable of things in the womb, which I will describe to you. The Shamba of the Api, resident in the womb of a woman. Now we have inside this Shamba, Yeshud, the first one, Nazak, the second, Od, third. Okay, Yeshud are called the lower mountain. It bites that place. Yeshud is called the lower mountain of her womb. It bites that place. 1. Oh. The only one, blessed be His. The only one, blessed be His. The only one, blessed be His. You have created everything with perfection. But we bring this problem to ourselves. All because of ignorance. What a pity. What a pity. The Yeshud stand as a representative of what collected the Google things that come from the Shamba of Bina. The serpent is now there, biting the Yeshud. That is called the lower mountain. It bite that place, open the womb, and knock there until such time that he is clean from the 50 of the bite of that evil serpent. The Holy One, blessed be His, bring about the situation and performing purificating action. All this nurturing of the serpents come because that belly was rejected. It is sure that the serpent was shorted from that belly and has no part in it. Also, it shorted from that belly below of other woman in this world, as a woman below her branches of the supernal Nuva. So even though he can distract them, he has no right to dominate them. Which belly does he have authority to dominate? She said, the serpent do not have a right to dominate or have authority to dominate. In that says, which belly does he have authority to dominate? It is the belly of a sotahi. What is the meaning of sotahi? A married woman suspected of an adultery. That is the meaning of sota. A married woman suspected of adultery. So the belly of a married woman suspected of adultery can only give chance to a serpent voice to attach to her own voice. About who it is written, and her belly will swear, which is Leviticus chapter 5 verse 27. With the belly he acted with vengeances, as the belly it is to do with which the only one blessed days allow him in order that not totally shorted. My friend, I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. I have seen a lot of wonderful things that happen in the Makot. And I see that we ourselves will bring this problem to ourselves. Because the people that the only one blessed be his are choosing that they should devote themselves into the Torah to teach the world. These people are the one running for how they can be able to get prophecy, running for how they can be able to get more money, and the only one blessed be his says, what can I do right now? The people that the only one blessed be his are choosing that you should teach the people what is right. Why am I even talking about these people? What about the people themselves? Are they ready to even listen to even the one rabbi that raised up to tell them, to give them the knowledge, how they can be able to go, what the things they are supposed to be doing, the things that they are supposed to be going away from? How? A woman who has a monthly flow wakes up in the morning, she could not purify herself to wash away the impurity in her lives and allow the serpent to attack in her voice and started saying negative things upon the children, upon the husband, upon the family, in the house, everyone, and swear like this and do like this. The serpent? Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ha. Oh. To be sincere, I say to the viewer today, I will not take any other job to do in my life than the work of a rabbi. It sweetens my belly. It makes me happy. I enjoy doing it to teach the world the edicts of the only one blessed be his. If I don't do it, who will do it? It is possible for the only one blessed be his to raise another rabbi. But for the time to do that, how? The only one blessed be his has given to me wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and insight to acquire all the wisdom that is written in the 10 Sephirot that talks about the tree of knowledge of good and evil. My good friend, I also as well want you to understand one certain things that is very important. The things I want you to understand is this. The Holy One, blessed be He, sent all the immortals, all the things He has created to Makut for some purpose, for some reason. And the purpose and the reason why the Holy One, blessed be He, has done that is that with the soul and the spirit that He has given to me, to you, is for a purpose, to acquire this form of body. It's for you to acquire the knowledge how you can return this soul back to the Shamba where it's come from. We have different types of religion on earth, and I want you to understand one thing, that the earth that is Makut does not stand on the foundations of a religion. The word do not stand on the foundations of a religion, but it stands on you doing the right things at the right times and stay away from the wrong things. Why do we have to say that? The reason why we have to say that is that the Holy One, blessed be He, has ordained the Shabbat of Makut, the present world. And in it, we have those who do not believe in religion. They don't believe in religion. They are called earthly. And this type of people are people who reincarnated to become an animal, to become a cat, to become a tree, to become a fly, to become any other things that exist in Makut, the present world we are living. The fact is that I want you to understand, they have no minister of birth. They have no minister of birth. Assuming they have minister of birth, in the times of their reincarnations, they would have another form of body or given the chance to become somebody. Even the stone you are seeing, are also human. They also acquire this same spirit and soul we acquire. But the primary assignment that the Holy One, blessed be He, has given to me and you as a human being is how you can be able to acquire the knowledge, how you can be able to return this soul back to the Shamba where it came from. This is the Shamba where our soul came from, the Shamba of Bina, not the Shamba of Makut. Makut is the present world we are living, and we must leave this Makut. It has nothing in it. As a rabbi, I name Makut empty vessel, a Shamba that has nothing in it. He borrowed from this Shamba, 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 Shamba. He borrowed from other Shamba. That is why everything he has is temporary, not permanent. But the only One, blessed be He, has created another Shamba that is permanent. But we are no longer interested. We are no longer interested. We are too busy. We are busy. We are busy. We are busy. Just like now, you are sleeping. I'm here. I don't know when I'm going to sleep. When I sleep, maybe I sleep 2 hours. I come again, I wake up, I say, oh. I say, Father. Then I come, I open my Torah. I read. Then everybody, some people, as I'm studying, some people go to work, and they work. They toil for public need. And I say to myself, I will never toil for public need anymore. It has no benefit for me. I see. I wish the both of them. I carry the public need. Let me say, this is the public need. I carry it is like tissue, wasted, no useful. Then when I carry the Torah is very important. And I say that when I carry this Torah, anywhere I go, wherever I find myself, I will be able to use another Shamba. We have the Shamba of eternity here. This is the Shamba of eternity. that we all want to resident. After the Shamba of Yeshud, after the Shamba of Od, this Od right now is the Shamba of those who repented from their sin. But this is the Shamba of eternity. So a lot of people do ask that, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. Then where was God? That was the question that was asked. Then people started asking. They started, uncountable of people, they were there, arguing, if God created heaven and earth, where was God? Where was God? Where was God? And I say, oh. Then I come in. I say, please, can I talk? He said, yes. Rabbi, we have Rabbi in our midst. Rabbi, you can speak. Then I proceed by explaining to them how great the Holy One, blessed be, is. Look at Makot, the earth he has created. But look at another Shamba that he called heaven, that the Shamba is the Shamba of Yeshua. But the Holy One, blessed be, is resident in the Shamba of Kata. The Shamba of Keta. This is the Shamba of Keta, where he resided. So he decided to say, okay, let me go and see Nezah. Nezah, this is a Shamba that the little souls of children that comes to Makut that died without using their time. Some were coming to life, their mother take them to hospital and they chook them and their soul returned back to the Shamba where it came from, the Shamba of Nazar. Then the Holy One, blessed be, is the resident in the Shamba of Keta decided, let me go to Nazar to go and see these children, how they are doing. Immediately the presence of the Holy One, the Sheshina, arrived there. He saw all little babies. Little babies, they started crying. They started crying. The crying of that children almost disturbed the ear of the Holy One, blessed be, and he decided to cover himself here and fell down on his knee. Elohim fell down when he saw the souls of little children crying. The Master of the universe fell down when he saw the soul of the little children that their parents killed with their eyes, with their hands. He fell down. Then tears run down from the eyes of the Holy One, blessed be. Then the army of Daniel, David, came to support the Holy One, blessed be, and console him. And console him when the Holy One, blessed be, see the souls of innocent children that were killed, that go back to Nazar, the Shamba. What a pity. A word of empty vessel. A word of empty vessel. A word of empty vessel. Then after the consolation, he left the Shamba of Nazar and says, let me go down. Let me go down. Let me go down. Then the Holy One, blessed be, go down. He get to the Shamba of Yeshud. When he get to the Shamba of Yeshud, he saw two types of spirits that resident there. There are two types of spirit that resident in Yeshud, as I explained earlier in my earlier test. Firstly, the first Shamba, the first person, is glitter like a gold, just the way we have white people. And the second soul and spirit is like dark as smoke. I will come back to explain that to you later. Then this Holy One, blessed be, proceed and go beyond Makut, this present world we are living. Immediately he get to the world, it was filled with seal all over it. Then his spirit flies all over and say, wow, this place is beautiful. Yes, so all the rains that comes from the Shamba of Bina comes to resident in this place. Okay, let me do it like this. Oh, he say, oh, let me gather the water into a place and let me create something in Makot. Then he gathered the water. As he gathered them together, he saw the ground. He said, wow, this is great. I can establish here. I can develop this place and create a human like me. They will have the form of body by taking this sound. The Holy One, blessed be, the total form of body that he has created are 8,400,000 form of body. But this human form of body is the greatest that he has created. Then he He go back to the chamber where it came from, the chamber of Keter. He got there. I found a chamber down of these 10 sephiroths that is called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And I intend to do something with this chamber. Then he called the angels. He said, summon all the ministers, call upon the kings, call upon the rulers, the administratives, the politicians, call every one of them. Let them come to my presence. So day, I have an appointment. I have a chamber in Makut. These chambers, there is filled of seal. But when I get there, I separated the seal. Then I found the dry land. Then I want to create the immortals with it. Summon all the people, let them come. Then the day comes, the only one, blessed be he, sat on his chamber like this. As he sat down on his chamber, there comes all the people to the presence of the Holy One. As the people comes, they says, one come forward and says, Master of the universe, may your name be praised forever. I learned that you intended to create Makut, the present world, and my name is righteousness. Please, can you use me to create the Makut, the present world we are living, you are going to create it? Then the only one, blessed be, says, your name is righteousness. He said, yes, my name is righteousness. And you have come from afar. He said, yes, I have come from afar, my Lord. I heard your news that you want to create a world. So I knew that I am your faithful friend as a righteousness. So can you please use me to create the world? Then the only one, blessed be, says, no, I cannot use you to create the world because you are so special to me. You are pleasant to me. You are my righteousness. Without you, I will not be able to stay. I don't want to use it to create the world. Can you please go back to your chamber? Because all the world came to the presence of the only one, blessed be he. In that day, he wanted to create Makut, the present world we are living right now. All the worlds come to his presence alphabetically from A to Z. Peace come to his presence also. Master of the universe, may your name be praised. I heard your name. I heard your news from a very far distance. And I have come to you, my Lord. Please, can you use me to create the Makut? And the only one, blessed be, says, oh, you peace. You want me to use it to create Makut? And he said, yes, I want you to use me to create Makut. And the only one, blessed be, say, I'm sorry. Peace. I cannot use you to create Makut, the present world we are living. People are going to live. I cannot use you because you are the one who is going to bring peace to them, who is going to make their mind to feel at home that I am the master of the universe. He says, peace, go back to your chamber where you come from. And peace, go back to your chamber where you come from. The greatness arise again and appear in the presence of the Holy One. And says, oh, Master of the universe, may your name be praised. May you live long forever. Oh, great. How are you? He said, I am fine. I heard your news from a very far distance that you intend to create another world. I have come as a greatness. Please, can you use me to create the world you intend to create? And the only one, blessed be, says, no, I don't want to use you to create Makut. Can you please go back to your chamber? You are great things to me. I cannot use you to create Makut. Then he left. Then I shall fall. Come and appear in the presence of the Holy One, blessed be. And the Holy One, blessed be, says, who is this? He says, my name is I shall fall. Where are you? Where have you come from? I have come from a very far distance. Why are you here today? I learned and I heard that you intend to create another chamber, the world that people, human entity, are going to live. Please, can you use me to create it? And the only one, blessed be, says, wow, you want me to use you to create the world? I shall fall. No, I cannot use you to create the world, because I knew that you are going to be auntie for the immortals that I am going to create. Please, go back to your shamba, resident there. Then he left in the presence of the Holy One and go back to his shamba. Immediately he left. I shall rise, appear in the presence of the Holy One again. Oh, Rabbi. I shall rise, appear in the presence of the Holy One. And the Holy One, blessed be, he says, oh, buy sugar cane. Yeah. I shall rise. Where have you come from? He said, Master of the universal, may your name be praised. I come from a very far distance. I heard the great news that you intended to create another shamba in Makot. Please, I am here to ask you from the offer. Can you use me, your faithful servant? I shall rise to create the world you intended to create. And the only one, blessed be, says, no, you know I cannot use you to create Makot. You know what you are going to do for me? I shall fall, just left here right now. Please go to stay with him in that same chamber in resident. Because I am going to create the immortals that resident in that Makut. Anytime I shall fall them down, you I shall rise them up again. That is the people of Israelites. The 12 stones, the great people, the great nation. And Asharai says, I should live with Ashafor. He said, yes, go and live with Ashafor in the same chamber. Anytime you see Ashafor fall down anyone, rise him up. This will make the people to know that I am the master of the universal. As you please, my Lord. And Asharai left and goes to the chamber of Ashafor. This is how the both of them live together. That is why whenever you see anyone who fall, shall rise again. You fall doesn't mean you will not rise. You will rise. If only you know the fundamental source of what the Holy One, blessed be, has created. And the Holy One, blessed be, says, come. Thank you so much. And the Holy One, blessed be, says, come. If you want to become a master soul healer, you need to acquire the knowledge of all the things the Holy One, blessed be, has created. And he says, how? Can you? Can you? Say, yes, I can. I can do it. I can. Then, continuation of it. I will continue next time from there, my good friend. I will continue next time. Then I will tell you the capital letter, the letter that the Holy One, blessed be, is used to create Makut, the present world. But do not be deceived. And it says, where does God resident when the earth was about to be created and the heaven? We have 10 Sephiroth. That is the fact. 10 Sephiroth. And these 10 Sephiroth are 10 chambers. This is the world we are living, and the heaven we talks about are not the only universal, the only one, blessed be, has created. Don't be deceived. So we have another chamber. So inside this chamber we have what is called the Apins. So if anyone that residents in Makut, the present world we are living, has a problem, has issues, there's how we can be able to connect, either to take, we have understanding here, palace, all the things that residents, I will be naming it for you, all the things that residents here on earth. Look, understanding, palace, crown, nothingness, wisdom, point, beginning, love, grace, white, splendor, prophecy, left leg. Eternity, prophecy, right leg. Foundation, righteousness, covenant. Malkuth is presence, kingdom, earth, moon, queen, rainbow. That is it we have. So, as long as you are living in Malkuth, the present world we are living, thank you so much, Silverweight Mario. I really appreciate you. Thanks for coming also, my dear. Thank you. I appreciate your presence. So, as we resident here in Malkuth, the present world we are living, anyone who has a problem, as he's praying, there is another soul, another spirit, negative children that resident in this heaven, this chamber of Yeshud. And this chamber of Yeshud was the one Daniel was talking about when Daniel wanted to fast for 21 days. The first day he started his prayer answers. Then he says the angel that was coming was hold down in this chamber. So as we are living in this chamber of Malkuth, whatever negative things we committed, whatever negative crime, the heat goes out from us and goes to this chamber of Yeshud to give birth to negative children that await our blessing. Our blessing comes from the chamber of Bina. This chamber of Bina, this is where our soul comes from. All the good things, the car, the luxuries, the mansions, the children, the wife, all the good things we needed to use in this Malkuth here, the present world we are living, come from the chamber of Bina. But the fact is that when we pray, this thing is coming. There are some forces that resident in this chamber. So it takes only the grace of the Holy One, blessed be He, to meet with a rabbi, someone who is very close to the Holy One, blessed be He, that can help you to plead for mercy, for you to be able to get it. Otherwise, the negative children you give birth to that resident in this chamber of Yeshud will attack the blessing. That is it. So I'll be here since how many? More than 1 hour. I think I tried a lot. More than 1 hour. So let me take some hours to devote myself before Papa slap it tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. If you have any issues, any problem, you do not know how to go about it, say, I am just truthful with myself. I am not a fraud. I am not a scammer. It is your choice. If somebody has scammed you before, me too, I have been scammed more than several times. People do scam me also. But if you don't give out, how can you be able to receive more? There are some people, they are just too stingy to the extent of they cannot even give to their children little change. So you need to be cheated by others before you can be able to be blessed by others. So do not say, hey, oh, I have been scammed before. Because I have been scammed before, I no longer need any help. My dear, you just be there. Nobody will come and wake you up. You just be there. You don't want to be scared. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you so much. Silva Mario, thank you so much for coming. You want to get the book of Moses? Yeah. Yes, I can do it for you. I can sell it for you. But it's very expensive. That is the job I do for a living. It's very expensive. Your name is needed. If you can pay the amount of money, I'll do it for you. That is the job I do. So, I'll do it for you if you need. If you want to buy the book of Moses from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I'll do it for you. But it's expensive. You pay. Then your name is needed. Your address is needed. Your telephone number is needed. Your age is needed to do it. But just that, I will tell you the fact. As you are seeing me right now, teaching you some certain things, do I look like a normal human to you? No. Do I look like a normal human being to you? No. I don't know. So, I will not tell you what I have experienced my own self. But as you are seeing me, do I look like a normal human, just like every other person? So you might be talking about some certain things. When you call me to interfere, the speak that comes out from my mouth is different. So I don't speak I don't speak the things of world. I speak the things of another world. So it's like I am no longer living in this world right now as I'm talking to you. This is social media. So if you want to read books, there are some books you read. There are some books you don't read. So not the book of Moses. When you're talking about the book of Moses, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these are not the books you can say, let me just to study. When you are not a rabbi, when you are not a teacher, when the only one blessed be is has not given it to you. My dear, the wrong mind of a thing is true to, let me just be sincere with you. But if you have problem, you need a solution to, come and tell me. When you ask, when you bring 10 people together in a line, right now, yes, yeah, I'm speaking in spirit. Yeah, that is what you say, that I'm speaking in spirit. But is it everybody? Is it everybody that can be able to control the spirit? When 10 people go to interview, I'm included. Right now, when the people are asked a question, they speak normal. Me, when it goes to my own tongue, I am not the one speaking. Another spirit come again, talking different things, talking about things that happen in another chambers. I'm just telling you, I'm just sincere. I'm just here, sincere. So when you are talking about the book of Moses, I say, I will do it for you. I will teach you how you can be able to make use of it. But that I do not know. That I do not know. That I do not know. Because when people ask me question, when people come, they ask a question, this person comes to say his own, this person comes to say his own opinion, the next person comes to say his own opinion. When I come to say my own opinion, I will talk from the chamber of the Keter. From the chamber, I will talk about this chamber, talk about this chamber, talk about this chamber. So I'm saying something spiritually, what you do not know, what you do not learn. And I did not learn it from any book. Whatever you see me saying, don't think I learned it from any book. No. My soul and spirit travel there. When you sleep at night, I don't sleep. I don't sleep at night. When you see me lying down, I don't sleep. The body is just like this, dear. The soul is gone. It's gone very far to acquire from the only one blessed beings. So when I comes to Makut, blessed beings, I just have to sleep of 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I sleep too much, 30 minutes. I think that is the highest sleep I sleep. So my good friend, that is just the fact. If you say you need it, no problem. Oh, you send message to my WhatsApp number. Yeah, a lot of people send message to my WhatsApp number, but some are not ready. Some think I'm a fraud. Some don't even know what they want. Some are just blah blah blah. Don't have time. So that is it. So it's not the pastors and the pastor of these days that just have a Bible. They will just have Bible. They will come to social media. Oh Chikoroba, I pray for you. I do this for you. I do that. No. A true messenger of the only one blessed beings speak word out of his mouth, and the word he speak out of his mouth is full of spirit and life. Immediately he command. You say you are a pastor, you are a prophet, or I'm a rabbi. Then until I put my hand on your head, what is in my hand that I have to lay on your head, or touch your bum or touch your cloth before you can be able to get healing? That is stupidity. No. What I believe is that I speak the word. The word I speak out of my mouth is full of spirit and life. And I knew and I understand that the only one blessed beings has ordained in the firmament of heaven, the host of heaven, the camps of angels, the supernal being, to carry on the order, the instruction of his lovely servants who devote into the service of the only one blessed beings. Immediately you speak the word, they are the one who is going to accomplish it. They are the one. The company you are going to look for work, the boss you want to meet there, the angels are going to be the one. Once I say out the word, like from me, they will go and touch the heart of that man to favor you. Some people are waiting for me to be touching them. Yeah, thank you so much. You are the one who sent message to me just now. You hold mic on your mouth. Apostle? Okay, Apostle Silver wait. Mario. Okay, now I see you. So you are a teacher, you are a pastor. I don't know that I have a pastor here. You can get the book if you want. But it's expensive. That is what I told you. That is just it. So the only one, blessed be, is a supreme. Is a supreme. Is a supreme. I give thanks to him. My friend and family, may the peace of the only one, blessed be upon you and your family. The city you are living must be a blessing to you and your family. The country you are living must be a blessing to you and your family. The day that road is tasting of blood and sacrifice, none of you and your family shall go out that day. In the names of the Holy One, blessed be. The day that house is tasting of blood and sacrifice, none of you and your family shall stay at home that day. The fruit of your womb must be a blessing to you. Man will see you and favor you. Woman will see you and favor you. Whatever work or business you are doing for a living, from the south, from the west, from the north, from the east, they will come and locate you in your business place in the names of the Holy One, blessed be. My dear, whatever you lay your hands upon must prosper and succeed in the names of the Holy One, blessed be. The greatest prayer in the head, my friend, the womb, the womb, the womb, the womb, the fruit of your womb must be a blessing to you. Oh, my good friend, have you ever heard a prayer that says, old man will see you and favor you. Old woman will see you and favor you. The city you are living must be a blessing to you. The country you are living must be a blessing to you. Whatever that is called Yezahara, evil inclinations. Yezahara is a Hebrew language, translated in English to evil inclination. While Yezatov is a Hebrew language, translated to English, it becomes good inclinations. Whatever evil inclination that resident in your lives, in the lives of your family, in your generation to generations, I command that evil inclination and I call upon the ground for ground to open mouth and swallow that Yezahara, that evil inclinations in your life, in the names of the Holy One, blessed be. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much. I am not a fraud. I am not a fraud. I am not a fraud. But you need to follow the rules and regulations in my chamber. I am not a fraud. I am just here to help. The Only One, blessed be, has sent me to help. If you like, you come. You like, you don't come. I will not use cane to flog you. My problem is my own problem. Your own problem is your own problem. I cannot join you to share from my own problem, and I cannot join you to share from your own problem. Depends on how you run the race. I am not a fraud. I'm just here to be sincere, doing the work of my Father with the books he has given to me. I have different books, yeah. So, thank you for the star. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. That means we can join hands together to work. I would really appreciate, my good friend. I would really appreciate. Let me show you some little power that the Only One, blessed be His, has given. How the heaven obey the voice of the of a man. How the heaven. I will teach you some intellectual, some strategies. How Moses applied his work and Elijah. You know, in this generation now, the government is everywhere. So there are some certain things you cannot do, you know, so that they will not gather themselves and carry their weapon and say, now they are going to fight great person, you know. So you just need to lie low, lie low, lie low. The Only One, blessed be, is resident in his chamber. As he resident in his chamber, he looks and he says, oh, let me be looking at these people. Then there comes a woman one day. The woman was praying, God, why this cause of my family? It has been there for a very long time. Please take it away. Then the Holy One, blessed be, comes to his presence and says, no. How dare you tell me to take this cause away from your family? I will not take it away. He said, you will not take it away. What can I do? He quickly ran to call Rabbi. The Rabbi comes. He sends the presence of the Holy One, blessed be, there, and says, oh, the Holy One, blessed be, you are here again. And the Holy One, blessed be, says, oh, my servant, I thought you were studying. And he said, no, one of my students come in that I should come and look for her. Check something for her. She's trying to pray. And the voice is saying she cannot take the cause of the family away. That is why I'm here. And the Holy One, blessed be, say, Rabbi, 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 my faithful servant, I don't know why you have to come by this time. I come because of this woman. You come because of this woman. There is a curse in our family. I am the one who placed it there. Deuteronomy chapter 28 that talks about blessing of obedience and curse of disobedience. Do not forget that. It says I will not take it away. Then I say, wow. Why will you say you will not take it away? The Holy One, blessed be. He says I will not take it away because a great mother is the one who bring this punishment upon this generation. Remember Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 7 that talks about the commandment where it says from generation to generation, third to fourth generation will suffer the punishment. And I says, the Holy One, blessed be, have you forgotten? I know your name. He says, you know my name? I say, yes, I know your name. He said, what is my name? I say, you are a merciful one. And he said, did you just call me merciful one? I say, yes, your name is merciful one. Immediately, the Holy One, blessed be, said, he laughed seriously. He left immediately and go back to the chamber of Keter. When he gets to the chamber of Keter, he said, call Abraham for me. Call Abraham, my faithful servant. And Abraham appeared in the presence of the Holy One, blessed be. And he said, Master of the universe, may your name be praised forever. He says, I went to Makut, the present world I created, I established. You know you are their father. He said, yes, you make me the father of the nation. I went there. I met with one of your servants. And who is that? Rabbi. Oh, he says, I am a merciful God. Don't you know that you are a merciful one? He said, yes, I am a merciful God. I never knew that I'm a merciful God until he told me that I am a merciful one. I show mercy to those I want to show mercy on. He called me merciful. And the presence of the Holy One disappeared from the chamber of Keter and go back to the chamber of Makut again and ask the Rabbi, what did you just say? What name did you just call me? I says, you are a merciful one. And he laughed again. He laughed again. And he go back to the chamber of Keter and call his people. Get me more wine. I went to Makut. I was called a great name. That I am a merciful one. That I have mercy on anyone I want to have mercy on. I show mercy on them. I don't care. Nobody comes to me to tell me that I should have mercy. But for this you have said, in the happiness of the Holy One, blessed be, he declared, mercy you receive. With the right hand, mercy we receive. Then we now go to study some certain things that is hidden. And what are these certain things? In the left hand of the Holy One, blessed be, there is a sword in it. A sword that represents attributes of judgment. Which animal he pointed at receive on favor through all the things that he has created. In the right hand of the Holy One, blessed be, there is a shatter in it. A shatter that represents attributes of mercy. Which animal he pointed at receive favor through all the things that he has created. These two things is what he has using to create Makut, the present world we are living. The only one, blessed be, is sometimes there's somebody who will chastise him, and he call one of his devoted servants and say, come, chastise me. My mother cannot do this. Nobody want to do this, and I want you to challenge me. Just challenge me. Just challenge me. I am not going to be upset with you. And the servant says, Master of the universe, you want me to challenge you? I cannot challenge you. He said, no. He said, no. He says, there's no servant like I have, like Moses, my servant, and Abraham. These two things, they are very tough. And he said, why? He said, Abraham, I told Abraham, I am going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And when he said, my father, he come to me, he said, my father, what if you get there, you find 50 people? Will you still destroy it? And I said, no. And he said, okay. He still have to come back to me again. What if you find 40? I said, no, I will not destroy. And he still come back to me again the third time. He said, I need somebody who will chastise me. He come back to me. What if you find 30 people? He said, no, I will not do it. What if it's 20 here? He said, no, I will do. He said, what if it's 10? No. He said, the only one, blessed be, is this day. See, you just have to take it easy. Take it easy. And Abraham, that is Abraham. Moses went to the presence of the Holy One. Let me show you beautiful things that happened. After the people of Israelites make the calf, and now Moses says, let me go to the mountain to please with the Holy One, blessed be, because you have seen a great sin. And the people says, oh, okay, you can go. And he left. As he left, he went to the presence of the Holy One, blessed be. As he got there, he says, alas, I know that these people have seen a great sin against you, the Holy One, blessed be. Show mercy. And the Holy One, blessed be, says, no, I will not. He says, if you don't want to show mercy on these people of Israelites, then erase my name from your book. And the only one, blessed be, is look at him and say, no, I cannot erase your name because you have not done anything against me, any crime against me. I cannot erase your name. Then forgive the people. Say, when I make an account for it, they will still receive their punishment from it. But you quickly take these people to the promised land. And the only one, blessed be, is it you following us? Or you want to send somebody? He said, I will send one of my servants again to follow you. He says, no, we are not going, except you follow us. Oh, these are the tough people. These are the messenger of the only one, blessed be, that I really like. He said that you need to be very stubborn when you are serving a great master. You need to, because he himself is very stubborn. You need to be very stubborn. Chastising, challenging. He's not hungry. When you challenge the only one, blessed be, he does say, yes, I created this. Yes. Yes, I'm the one who created this. Not the one that I say, what are you doing? God, I'm sorry. My dear, you don't meet yourself for hellfire. You want, God, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? What kind of crime is that? Stop it. The only one, blessed be, you don't want that. Stand like a man with him. He created you. Because the soul he gives to you to acquire this form of body, my dear, is a lamp to him. We are the candle he used to see. When you are pure, you are clean, you stand in the presence of the only one, blessed be. When he talk, you do talk. As he's speaking, you speak. As you speak, he speak. As you speak, you speak. My friend, when you I don't know if you are being in the midst of the only one, blessed be. When the both of you are communicating, you will like that moment. Oh, when he speak, you speak. You speak, you speak. When you speak, you speak. The both of you now is like speaking incantation. Anyone who fell down, fall. So if you fall, that means the only one, blessed be, defeats you. But if you they defeat. You now says, okay, my son, take them to, I allow you, I will give it to you. Go. Why do you do this? The only one blessed be is I have to do it because I don't want it here. Tell me the reason why. Because it's disturbing other people. You don't have to take it away. I have to take it away because that child will stumble from it. That is why I have to take it away. Then the only one blessed be will now say, okay, go, you can go. That is it. Not the one. Why did you take the stone away from there? God, I'm sorry that I have to take it away from there. The only one blessed be is say, oh, which kind of people is this? Where do you come from? My good friend, please, I really laugh at myself today. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. My good friend, good night. This is our Rabbi. As a messenger of the only one blessed be is, silver weight, let me tell you, it's not about praying always. It's not about praying. There's time for everything. What you needed mostly in the night, this hour, is for you to do what? To dive into Torah, to study, not pray. Good night. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I should talk. I was talking to you, but you say good night. So I decided to quit. This night, it's not the time for prayer. It's the time for you to dive into Torah. Because the Shekhinah of the only one blessed be is left the guiding, left the Eder, the Shabbat of Eder, and comes to the guiding, which is Marcus, the present world we are living, to take some soul that event. If you listen to King Solomon, says, I will wake in the morning or in the night to praise your name, something like that. There are Shekhinah of the only one blessed be his that comes to Makot every evening to take away the soul. As you sit down, you are devoting. You are no longer there. He has taken your soul to the Shabbat of Eden to nourish it. We open another Shamba and you enter there and gives you a lot of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, insight, add it to you. Then when the hours is about to come, you go to sleep and you wake up again, you acquire more wisdom, more knowledge, more prophecy. It's not the time. Not prayer. No. Not prayer. Not prayer. It is more important for you to devote than prayer. Because if you do not hear the word of your father, that means the real man in you do not have a word to speak. So when the real man in you do not have a word to speak, what prayer do you want to pray? You see? So the real man on you, yes, the real man in you, the body need to devote, learn the word of the Father. When he's feed up, then he can be able to say, let me pray to this angle. But when you do not have the time to devote yourself, how can the prophecy come? No. The prophecy that you are talking about is called insight. Insight with this eyeball. Insight. I'm ready to kind of. Thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.